Give me those cubes. Give them to me.
Iron
Woo!
Man.
What's up, everybody? I have been stealing cubes left and right with this deck. I just used it to hit infinite. I got it during my live stream, which I started at rank 86 and I ended at rank 100 at infinite rank in just about 2 hours. Okay, it's actually the only deck that I played all season in ranked mode. So it took me from 73 to rank 100 in about 2 days, and it has been my easiest climb yet. This deck is so unpredictable, and it's honestly just great at stealing cubes. Okay, I won just about 50% of my games. I didn't have a crazy win rate with this deck, but I had so many 8 cube wins. Over a third of my wins were for 8 cubes. Okay, and that was against people, that was including some bots, just everything. Okay, this deck, when it wins big, and when it doesn't win, I was just taking a lot of safe 1 and 2 cube loss retreats. It just works so well. It's unpredictable, and I'm going to jump into details of the deck and some possible replacements, as well as the main win conditions and good locations for it. And then we'll get into the turn-by-turn breakdown before I show you some highlights. Again, these are taken from my last live stream, which I hit infinite on with this deck, and it had some amazing, incredible games. There's even one game in there where I couldn't even play anything on turn 6. Okay, my opponent locked me out of the board. They thought they had an easy win. They snapped for the 8 cubes, and I just beat them. Okay, I didn't need to play anything on the last turn. This deck is just so unpredictable. Nobody knows what I'm playing, and it's awesome. So I do have timestamps in the video, so feel free to jump ahead if you just want to get to that nice gameplay. Or if not, let's stick around and let's get into it. So this is the ongoing Tribunal ramp deck that took me all the way from rank 73 to infinite this season. I wanted to make it a point to get to infinite using the Living Tribunal because he is my favorite card, but he is very niche and kind of memey, just all around. Not the best card in the game at the moment, but I wanted to make it happen. So I actually featured a similar deck in my last video that also used another kind of wild combo with Omega Red, Magic, and Mystique, in addition to the main combo of this deck. So I ended up cutting out that second combo and putting in some more pieces for ramp and just overall consistency. I'll get into the main win conditions as well as a turn-by-turn breakdown of how you want to be playing out this combo. But I have to say, the star of this deck was actually not the Living Tribunal, it was Invisible Woman. Okay, she's actually not part of the main combo in terms of power generation, but she's so good at just hiding the combo and protecting your cards that she just steals 8 cubes from people who think they've got the game in the bag. They see you just playing on one lane, stuffing cards behind Invisible Woman, and all of a sudden on turn 6, you've won all 3 lanes potentially. She's also great protection from counter cards. If your opponent is playing Rogue or Enchantress, they're just going to hit Invisible Woman. They have no way to touch your other ongoing cards. And if they hit Invisible Woman and then your other cards get revealed, that's fine because they're ongoing. If they get revealed earlier than you planned, it doesn't matter. If your opponent plays Cosmo on the lane where you have Invisible Woman down, it doesn't matter. Okay, you're resistant to all of that. Really, the only big counter cards are ones that would move your cards around like Juggernaut or Arrow. And in terms of affordability, this deck just uses 3 Series 3 cards in Invisible Woman, Electro, and Wave, and then it also uses the Living Tribunal, who is Series 5, but he is supposed to be featured in the first upcoming Spotlight Cache, so I think a lot more people are going to be able to pick him up and start playing him. For the core win conditions of this deck, it's a simple combo. On turn 3, you use either Wave or Electro to ramp up and look to drop Onslaught, Iron Man, and the Living Tribunal on turns 4, 5, and 6. Okay, that's it. You could just play 4 cards and you will have a powerful combo. And if you did have Invisible Woman down a turn earlier, which we'll go ahead and look at, that's going to hide your entire combo and really throw your opponent off guard, and that is the best time to steal those cubes. For possible card replacements, I would look to replace any of the top cards here, which are cards that I currently have in my deck list, with one or more of the cards down below. The best I would say is probably Iron Lad. I actually don't own Iron Lad. If I did, I would almost surely put him in this deck in place of Mr. Fantastic, since turn 3 we're really looking to play Electro or Wave, and if we don't get either of those down on turn 3, Iron Lad on turn 4 could be a good out to save us. But any of these other card options are also viable replacements. When looking at locations that are helpful or harmful for this deck, there's a couple things you want to look for. The locations that give this deck a boost are ones that either synergize with ongoing effects, such as just doubling them or preventing on reveal effects, ones that add power to the board, such as just giving your cards +5 power or giving your cards +1 power. Just any kind of power boost is going to be very helpful for the Living Tribunal to split that power across 3 locations. And then of course it is a ramp deck, so any location that makes your cards cost less or gives you an energy boost on one turn is going to be very helpful. As with most decks, there are some locations that can really mess things up for you, and notably these are locations that will either move your cards, because you do want to be playing certain cards in one single location for the combo to work, locations that will just add cards to fill it up, such as Central Park adding a bunch of squirrels to your locations, that then limit you to only 3 cards for the combo on one lane, and then cards that will add crap into your deck and mess with your draws, because if you don't draw your main combo or you don't draw your ramp cards in time, your chances of winning do go down. Now let's jump into our turn-by-turn breakdown, where I will show you when and where you want to be playing your cards with this deck. On turn 1, there's not going to be much going on. If you have Iceman in your hand, that's awesome. Go ahead and play him. If not, that's fine. Your big combo doesn't start until later anyways. On turn 2, we are really looking to play Invisible Woman. Again, she's not actually part of the big power combo that we need. We could just play her combo behind Electro or Wave, but she is so good at just hiding things from your opponent, and that to me is what's worth the most cubes and will get you the biggest wins. Turn 3 is critical. You either want to be dropping down Wave or Electro on turn 3. If you do not get either of those down, you will have no way to get both Onslaught and Living Tribunal down in the game, since they are both 6 cost cards. Now if you didn't end up playing any cards on turns 1 or 2, you can go ahead and just play Wave or Electro in any location that seems nice and open where you can play your following combo as well. But if you did get Invisible Woman down, make sure to play Wave or Electro in a different location. You need their on reveal to pop off, and you also need to save 3 spots behind Invisible Woman for your combo to work at full strength. And again, if you did not get Wave or Electro down, your chances of winning are dropping. Okay, that's just being honest. That's how ramp decks work. So if that happens, you should consider retreating right away, or just be ready to immediately retreat once your opponent snaps. Alright, on turn 4, if you did get Wave down, you will look to drop Onslaught. This is a great way to get him out right on turn 4, setting up for turn 5 Iron Man. Now, if you don't have Onslaught in your hand, but you do have Living Tribunal, you can go ahead and play Living Tribunal behind Invisible Woman on turn 4, but note that he is currently bugged and he will split the power on the board. He won't add his power to that split, but your opponent and you will both see that power split on the board, and they will know what you're hiding behind Invisible Woman. So if we have the choice, we're going to play Onslaught over the Living Tribunal, even though they're both 6 costs, because of that bug that's currently in the game. Turn 5 is simple. We are playing Iron Man. Now, if we played Electro instead of Wave on turn 3, we would be doing this in the reverse order. We would be playing Iron Man on turn 4 when we had 5 energy, and we would be playing Onslaught on turn 5 when we have 6 energy. But this lane is already looking disgusting, and you are getting ready to drop some big power and mess with your opponent, because Iron Man plus Onslaught is giving times 4 power to this lane, And then when turn 6 comes around, you're going to drop Living Tribunal on that same location and split that quadruple power across these 3 locations. And once that happens, with a board state that looks just like this, you would have 22 power at every location. And this is obviously great for locations that get closed off early, or maybe ones you can't play in at all. And even if they are locations you can play in and your opponent can play in, they just see you stacking cards behind Invisible Woman, they're going to fight really hard for these other locations, most likely, because they think it's going to be freebies. Okay, they think you can't compete there. They're going to snap because they think they have the middle and the right location locked down, and that's not the case. So now you know the main combo, and we are ready to look at some of these sweet, sweet highlights, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, we're going to get a random card in X Mansion, so we're just going to play our Iceman there. Oh, did I forget to click end turn? What? Did I BM my opponent? I'm sorry. One wrath, better lose 1 cube retreating than 2 from 8. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's good. I just stole the card so nobody could play it. Oh my goodness, the raft again. You joshing me right now? Who's joshing me? Alright, let me play wave though. I don't think my opponent's gonna get... My opponent hasn't played anything for 3 turns. Are they playing Lockjaw and they didn't draw him and they got Jubilee? What's going on here? Woo! Woo! Wait a minute, I can play armor on that bad boy. If they play Shang-Chi, they're Shang-Chi and Negasonic die. I'm gonna snap right here. But that could be... Why did my opponent snap back? Do they have Galactus? This puts me at 22, 28. That's 7 in all lanes. Galactus does not pop off here. Galactus does nothing. Ooh! Look at that. That is this bug. That is why Living Tribunal should not show his power behind Invisible Woman. We just stopped Galactus with no cards in the lane. Absolutely disgusting. We did the math. We knew it worked. Our opponent snapped. They thought they had us. They've got nothing. They've got nothing. They said, what just happened? Because we know what happened. We know the bug. We're a Living Tribunal main. We know how it's done. Okay, we're gonna... Yeah, our opponent's like, what the heck? Okay, they hobgoblin us, but we don't have to worry about Galactus. Yeah, they can't even do like Shang-Chi on the left. I mean, they could, but their card dies. So but it doesn't add Living Tribunal's power, actually. So I think when I calculated, no, I didn't use power. Okay, so I've actually got 7 on all lanes from him, plus another 10. I've got 10 in all lanes right now. That's pretty crappy. But I think I win. Yeah. Maybe our opponent didn't realize Living Tribunal's ability worked, but his power doesn't actually get added until he flips. Okay, his ongoing goes off, but not his power. We just stole 8 cubes from this person that is very confused, as they should be. I do believe it's a genuine bug. I had so many extra tickets, silver and gold tickets. I just like played the earlier levels way too much and stacked too many tickets. Project Pegasus. Let me play it in the middle, just in case my opponent does Professor X or something wild. On the location I play in, I can like claw in to add power. Okay, they did Bishop. Okay, it's just a bounce deck. I think we're being really sneaky. Actually, bounce has a lot of power. It is possible we do lose, even if we get our full combo. Wow, Mirror Dimension. Wouldn't that be crazy if it pops off Project Pegasus again? I have to play Electro though, but if it's Mirror Dimension and I get +5, I can't play anything. I can't play 2 cards. But I have to do it. I cannot skip Electro. Well, I couldn't play my main 2 cards anyways. But what we're gonna do is Onslaught, Klaw left, which means that 6 power from Klaw is getting quadrupled. It's gonna be plus 24. I think it's too much energy for my opponent. Okay, they do have Iron Man. Are they bouncing him back right now? I think they are. I think they're bouncing everything back. No, wait a minute. Oh, they can bounce it back next turn, I guess. So they have 44 power in that lane, and that's kind of cool. That's whatever. I think this is actually better here, what I'm going to do. He could also bounce back. If he bounces cards back, my plan is no longer. He didn't bounce back. Yeah, maybe... I don't know, maybe I should have done my plan since he went so heavy on the left. We're not going to snap, but I'm pretty sure we've won. Let's do the math, okay? Invisible Woman, Onslaught is 10. Adding the claws plus 6, that's 16, plus Tribunal is another 6, that's 22 times 4, so it's 88 power in the middle, plus another 6 over here, which is 94. We're going to divide that by 3, that's 31 in all lanes. I decimated my opponent. There's no way they hit 30 in either the middle or the right lane. We'll just take the win. We'll take the 2 cubes. I don't want to scare them off. Oh, they snapped. Okay, we snapped back. That's what we wanted. That is what we play for. I don't know what they're doing snapping. Let's see what they got. They better have something fancy. Did they get 30 in the middle? There's no way. There's no way they hit 31 in the middle. They're getting close. Oh my gosh, if the Mysterio clone, I think the real one is at the right. If the real one is in the middle, I think I lose. Don't tell me. Don't tell me the real one's in the middle. I think they have to... Oh, you know, it might be in the middle because they warmed their left so hard. Ooh, oh, it didn't matter. It got hit by Bast. We are taking these dubskis. Sheesh! Look at that board right there. Look at that board. Man, these aren't bots either. That was a real person. We're just stealing cubes from people. Man, this person is really in for Kitty Pride. They're all in. Don't do my... Oh, I did my Electro. My opponent lost Kitty and I lost Electro. That's absolutely rough for both of us. Rickety Bridge. I can't really play there, but I desperately need a card to play next turn. Okay, we're going to leave our opponent's card there. We're not going to do anything. Even wave does not help me. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, the cards didn't even show. I wonder what it was. They could have played Spider-Ham or Iceman. They did the face. They goofed. So how far back is my stream? I'm looking at my stream, and it's on like the last game. I think it's really far back. Okay, how are we looking here? We're looking pretty dang good. Our opponent can only add 1 card to the middle. And we are adding 8 more. We're going to have 16 in the middle. Our opponent, we're going to say, is not going to have a 16 power card. We're going to win by just playing in 1 lane. That's our win condition. Go on, $100 variant right here. Very nice. Okay, we will take that. Ooh. Ooh, okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't want to snap right away. That's telling my opponent... Wow, that's very nice for them. That I have it. What? If my opponent's playing a Rocks and Hawks deck, they could have Enchantress, and that would ruin me. I wish I had Invisible Woman. So I'm going to snap right here. Okay, I snapped after the third location revealed. I didn't claim to have Carmitage stuff or Onslaught Citadel synergy. Normally I'd want to play Wave here to get my full combo, and it would give me like 300 power in 3 lanes if I had the combo on Onslaught Citadel, but I am worried about Enchantress or Shang-Chi. I'm going to play it safe here. My opponent, I don't know what they're playing. It's just a Dino deck. And so Warpath wins me the left. Warpath and Iron Man. I really need Klaw or Tribunal. So I'm kind of taking risk, right? I'm betting that I draw one of those. And it's obviously not guaranteed. Oh, I did not draw either. That's my last draw. I draw America Chavez next turn. Kind of hurts. Okay, we're gonna wait. We're gonna hope our opponent retreats. But that sucks. Our opponent is playing a high Evo deck, and I think that's fine. Mirror Dimension could also become Sinister London. It's pretty funny. Okay, I think we're doing really okay. That's ridiculous. Hopefully the left location does not become that. Honestly, I think we're fine. Okay, if we draw Tribunal or even Klaw, I think we're okay. Even though we lost Space Throne. Hopefully left doesn't also become Space Throne.
Wind,
oh, it doesn't.
my
Okay.
hand.
No, I'm big chillin'. Honestly. We're gonna snap right here.
Oh, snap.
Give him a little fist bump. If they play a card in the middle, it could just go to the right away. Okay, it could just go to Space Throne. So they actually kind of have to avoid the middle until they play a big power card, or at least bigger than Invisible Woman. And they don't know that I can later power it up. So that's their card on the right. Now they're filling up their locations. Oh yeah, I destroyed this person. Because we're going to get Onslaught, Iron Man on the left. Okay, I'm taking 8 cubes. I'm almost at infinite here. I am like 99% sure I absolutely dominated this person.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Okay, let me think about that calculation again. Did I say 99? Did I say 99? Yes, I did. Because this is 10 times 4. I've got 40 power. Oh, my opponent did a fist pump. They didn't realize I didn't come here to play around. I'm taking these fat dubskis. I don't care that I couldn't play the final turn. I don't need the final turn. Give me those cubes. Give them to me. Woo! Woo, baby! They fist bumped before, thinking I was gonna retreat.
Victory.
And now they're just quiet. They're probably sad. Well, good job, Shield. You played yourself. Alright, but that was a good game by them. They should have had it if I was playing any, normal deck. This could be the infinite game. Okay, a lot of Thanos. Good amount of Thanos we're seeing tonight. Very cool. Ooh, and on reveal effects do not happen. We do not need to worry about having something done to us. It does mean we have to wave in a different lane than where we play our ongoings.
Opponent snapped.
Ah, man, our opponent can fill that location. Wait a minute, but I can Onslaught Klaw. I don't think they can stick cards in that location until the end. I'm gonna stick around this game. Because I know our opponent can take a lot of use of Altar of Death, but I can actually get a lot of power there. Ongoing effects are disabled. Okay, good thing I wasn't in the left. My opponent probably thinks I have no way to add power there, and I have a ton. We don't need to snap because we're 2 cubes away from infinite, so we can just play safe actually. There's no need to risk more because we're just risking more. They would, you know, winning 2 or winning 4, it doesn't matter for us. But losing 2 or losing 4, it does matter. So I think we hit infinite this game. I think we just beat our opponent. We didn't get Iron Man, but I think once we put Klaw down, they're going to be like, uh-oh. They're going to be like, wait a second. And they used their Reality Stone. And they played their Thanos on the left. Taking dub skis. This is Living Tribunal making it to infinite, I do believe. Could have actually played Iron Man on the or Iceman on the right to get the bonus. But I think I just win. I don't see myself not winning this. It's mainly Onslaught is the star of this deck. We didn't even Living Tribunal here. There's no way they added power to it. What do they got going on over there? Are they just playing cards to play cards? I think they are. Oh, wait a minute. I was gonna say, what if it got armor? That would be the play there. Wow, look at that. What a game. We were against a Thanos deck. Snapped right away because that's a great location for them. Dang. Okay. Well, we did it. We actually did Living Tribunal completely to infinite this season. I mean, that's all we had. We did nothing else. There's actually just this exact deck list too. Once the season started, I think I was running this exactly. I changed it up after I made that video. And so this was, you know, wasn't that hard. We hit it pretty fast. With 2.5 hours, we went from 85 to 100. Thank you for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed the new format of my deck breakdown and turn-by-turn guide, and I'll see you next time.